For a challenge, I created the weakest character in Kenshi, bound to perish in the bloody sands of the arena. But through a rigorous training regime and a lot of sweat and tears, Weakman managed to best his sparring partner and took another step on the dark road to world domination. Alas, dark roads can lead you down into nightmare lands, where tough decisions have to be made, decisions that might mean life or death. But to become the strongest, Weakman has to be ready to sacrifice everything, even if that means sacrificing his own flesh. But before any sacrifices have to be made, Weakman's gotta go and punch Bugmaster a bit more so he can put him in the cage before he goes and does his things. As you can see, Bugmaster is very close to going down, so hopefully this shouldn't take too long. And hopefully Weakman isn't gonna be the one going down in the meantime. Got him. That was easy enough. I guess now Weakman just has to deal with the intruders that are here. Oh yeah, that will do it. And unfortunately there seems to be plenty of those around. From starving bandits to these triangle bandits as well. Hey, you're going out here as well. There you go. There's a couple more triangle men out here. Weakman can hopefully just chop him up. Oh, this is good to see. This is really good to see. He has become a true madman. And nothing can stand in his way anymore. That's how you remove intruders. And there's plenty of those around here. Now, first, Weakman's gonna take a quick run towards the hub, where he's got a couple of things that he needs to pick up from his old house. Mainly his extra spare arms. Now, while I have the Mark III Swift arm, I still need to upgrade my power arm to Mark III as well. So that's something we're gonna need to find at the Skeleton City. And by Skeleton City, I mean Black Desert City, of course. And I do want to upgrade my Scout's leg to Gutter's leg if you can. So first, we leave for the Deadlands once again. Also, I do want to apologize if my voice sounds kinda crappy. My throat has been hurting for the last couple of days. So if I sound weird, I hope it's not gonna take away from the enjoyment of these episodes. Now, let's go take a look what the Skelly Boys have. Oh yeah, they have 4 gutter legs that I wanted. They're all left that we already have. Amazing. And they also do not have the power arm that I wanted. That's a shame. I'm gonna quickly check if they have anything special in the scrap house. Nothing that I really wanted, unfortunately. Now, while I wait for the shops to reset so I can go check again, I'm just gonna visit a couple of ruins up north. Now, let's convince the spiders to get outside. Come on, Spidey friends. There you go. And then Weakman can go back inside and loot the place. There's gonna be a lot of chests to unlock, but you never know if you can find something useful there. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Oh, and another Swift arm, Mark III. It's a left one. Oh, the game doesn't know that I need the power arms, not the Swift ones. But well, now my inventory is fuller than before. I almost got more than I could carry. So let's go cash that all in Black Desert City. They have not restocked. That's a shame. I guess I'll have to go much farther away before they do. They don't even have enough money to buy my Swift arm, so I'll just sell them the other stuff. But now, we leave again. And along the way, I'm gonna stop at this way station over here, where I'm gonna trade my new Swift arm for one of their crappier standard grade skeleton arms. Now, the reason why I did that is because this one doesn't actually have any bonuses, and that's gonna become important later on. I'm gonna now ditch the spoils of war here at Weakhome, and Weakman's gonna repair his kinda broken gates. And then we leave north for the Foglands. For that is where Weakman's next destination lies, and dare I say, his destiny. He's gonna go down deep into the lands of fog, the lands of the dead hive, and he's gonna go visit some of these death yards and the fogmen that live here. Oh, well, but he shouldn't be murdering all of them, to be honest. That's probably a terrible idea, because these poor guys have like literally no HP and no clothing. So Weakman is just doing bad things to them. Now we can't have that, Weakman. What if you instead went to a prisoner pool? Guys, come back. You're supposed to eat Weakman. Well, I guess nobody wants to eat Weakman, so he's just gonna escape then. Looks like these guys prefer these poles, so I'm gonna go here then. Oh, there we go. They are coming here. They're coming to eat Weakman. Oh no, the horror. They're eating his arms. What a horrible thing. Yes, this is totally not what we wanted. This is totally not how I wanted to go. Whatever is Weakman gonna do now with so many of these ringing monsters around? Whatever he's gonna do now that he's missing an arm? Well, maybe he can put a new arm on. And when the next one goes, maybe he can put yet another arm on. And then Let's escape. And now what you gonna do, monsters? Now weakman's coming after you. He's got new arms. And he's got a big sword. What you gonna do? There's that slight problem of him still kinda bleeding out. But I'm sure that's not gonna be a problem, right? I'm sure he can chop up a whole village of these fogmen before the bleed rate could become a problem. Yeah, there's not that many remaining anymore. There you go. These guys are ring and weakman is healing himself. Now we run away. He has lost a lot of blood, so he needs to go home to heal up. Sometimes we have to sacrifice a piece of ourselves to ascend, to become more than we were. It hurts, but pain can have a cleansing effect, and once you wake up the next day, you'll feel born anew. Our whole lives are a set of tiny sacrifices we make on a daily basis to make life better for ourselves or for others. So we shouldn't fear loss, for loss is a part of life. It's a part of the endless cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. For the circle of life has no beginning and no end, and while we are but a tiny blimp on its rim, each of us matters more than you know. You are someone. You matter to someone. Embrace it. And Weakman is certainly embracing his inner strength. If we take off his black and chain shirt that reduces his dexterity, you can now see his numbers are pretty high. 93 strength, 123 dex. Dex is of course higher because he's got a better prosthetic leg. And while training with Bugmaster, he also got dex up to 74. We also hit toughness 88 by losing arms, so that's even better. Now, I stopped here at this way station because I wanted to check if the skeleton here's got an extra arm for me. Now, the only problem is I don't remember which arm I bought previously. Was it right or left? So I guess I'm gonna buy a right one, even though that might not be the right one. Anyway, I'm on my way back to the Black Desert City, so we'll see if they got something new for me. They have indeed restocked, so that's good. Alas, they don't have what I need. So let's go check the scrap house next. And yeah, they also don't have what I need. Alright, so back we go. Before I stop at Weakhome, I'm just gonna go visit the Hivers as well, because these guys also have prosthetic limbs. And while they are shit, that is kinda exactly what we want. You see, these reduce your dex and strength by a certain amount. So if I buy them, they're gonna help me with strength training. But first we need to train with a Bugmaster. I'm gonna give him his new mercenary plate as well, so he's got better protection. I'm gonna put on my sturdy legs, my crappy plank, and I'm gonna put my standard grade arms on so I do not have any bonuses to strength and dex. And then we can fight once again. Oh, what a glorious battle this is gonna be. Weakman is now stronger than ever before, but of course Bugmaster is still much better. So they just need to keep on fighting. With Weakman's higher defense, he should be getting his melee attack up faster now because he's gonna be able to get more attacks in. But that doesn't mean he can actually win a fight. And if they, in the meantime, the bandits want to have fun with my base, sure, let them. Weakman's got more important things to do, like sleeping after a tough fight. And then we fight once more. These two guys keep on fighting while the bandits patrol the base. At least we have defense now, I guess. Somebody to protect Weakman's home while he gets absolutely battered. But you know what? Slowly but surely his stats are increasing and getting better. Oh yeah, look, my defenders are doing their job. Good stuff. The progress is slow. It takes a lot to level up. Basically, only when he gets actually hit, he increases melee defense now. And same for melee attack. If Bugmaster actually blocks his attacks, Weakman doesn't get any XP, so he has to deal damage. Or maybe he gets like a 0.5% or something that isn't really shown here. I'll just say their battles actually last quite a long time now, which is really impressive. Oh, well, never mind. Well, this constant going down and wake you back up also works really well for Weakman's toughness leveling. Toughness, which is now up to 90. But even the toughest boys have to sleep sometimes. Funny enough, this Dust Bandit is trying to go to bed. Ha! Nice. You know what, Dust Bandits? While Weakman rests in his bed, I'm gonna give you some extra beds here. There you go. That should work. Well, instead of beds, they decided to use their swords and fight again. That's fine. Now let's get Weakman back into combat. I have to admit, Weakman is really blocking more and more of these attacks. Wow, 0 damage, that was perfect. And with more and more blocks means Weakman can also get some attacks in. Well, I guess not right now. Also, I think with his higher stats now, it's about time he switches to this backpack, which reduces his combat skills by 10 and also his combat speed down to 80%, which is gonna mean that he can now level up faster because he's just so much shittier. And yeah, there is still so much training to do, and still so many times when weakman's gotta fall. I realize this is probably very boring to watch, all this training, but the reality is that weakman's gotta do this if he is to become the strongest. He has to train if he is to conquer this world. And yeah, this is a very time-consuming process, but that's just how it works. It goes slowly. There are exploits that weakman could use to do this much faster, but he's not gonna do that. I mean, imprisoning Bugmaster and then training against him is already cheesy enough. I don't think weakman needs more cheese right now. And while it might take quite a long time before weakman can get down Bugmaster, and while weakman might get hurt badly in the process, if weakman fights like a real man, eventually he's gonna do it. Oh, he did it! He actually knocked him out. Let's go. Weakman, where the fuck did you throw him? Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't even know where his body landed. Oh my god, weakman, what have you done? Somewhere around here. Weakman, I swear to god, if you just let the Bugmaster escape, I'm not happy. I just checked every blade of grass around here and I cannot see his body at all. He couldn't have just disappeared into nothing. Apparently he has, and now he's just gone. Weakman was so close to leveling up to greatness. Shit, I see him. I don't know where he was hiding, but there he is. Weakman should be able to catch up to him. Hey, stop, fight me, you bastard. Fight me. There you go, okay. Weakman's using his good weapons, good arms, good everything now. Oh, fuck off you. These starving bandits are not helping. Oh, they are actually helping. That one is attacking the Bugmaster. Weakman just needs one hit to the head and Bugmaster's gonna go down. Like just one hit, buddy. And we're gonna be all good and you can go back to your cage. Just imagine if Weakman actually loses this fight. That would be sad. Come on, Weakman, you got every advantage possible right now. You cannot be losing this. If he loses this fight, he basically loses Bugmaster. Oh, let's go. Let's put you back where you belong, Bugmaster. And now while Bugmaster heals, Weakman's gonna do some strength training. You see his dex skill actually reached 80 through all the fighting he's done versus Bugmaster, but his strength is still lacking, so he needs to carry somebody around. And to make things easier, I'm gonna use these shitty arms we have right here. See, that already puts his strength down to 40 only. I'm gonna run back to hub to grab all the iron we have there for strength training. And then we can run around again. But running around hub is not as fun, especially when you can go run back at your own home, where you have to actually defend your base against the invading starving bandits. Or I guess in this case, it's those bandits. And there's plenty of them. But luckily, Weakman is now quite a tough and strong boy, so he can defend his place, no matter how many times these guys try to shoot him in the face. No shooty. And then he can also research the tech that's gonna help him automate the whole strength training process through patrols. And there it is, the tech is done. And it does seem like first he's gonna have to deal with some new bandits, which I'm sure is not gonna be that big of a problem for him. This guy actually wants to talk. You know what? Stab him in the face. Oh, he's running? I stab him in the face and he's running? No. We fight. You're not gonna escape, Weakman, now. What do you think you're doing? Get back here and get murdered. Oh, that guy's just gonna escape now. You think you can come here and just accept that Weakman's not gonna have a revenge on you? Oh no, Weakman's gonna have a revenge on you. You bastards stand no chance. I've never actually seen them run away like this. And Weakman just dealing with one by one. But sometimes a man's gotta do what a man does, or I guess in this case, Weakman. Now, looks like he's found some more targets to deal with in the meantime. Wow, you are feeling greedy today, huh? Jesus, chop this guy's leg off. And I feel like an arm as well. Oh my god. Yeah, he's in a warpath now. Wow, Weakman, what did these guys do to you? Oh, that's another leg gone. Not even crawling's gonna help you. Yeah, he hates the damn bandits. Now that that is done, we can go and switch to weak arms again, grab an unfortunate corpse, and start patrolling this base. You see, with these patrols, I set up 3 torches in a line over here, and Weakman's just gonna start walking between them. You can set it up as a job, and he's gonna be patrolling this area. And as he walks, so he trains. He gets gets around 5% strength for the whole circle. So as you can imagine, yeah, this is gonna take a long time. But I want to get him at least to like 70 strength in this episode, which might take a whole week. We'll see. In a world where everything wants to hurt you, or kill you, or eat you, or just enslave you, being able to defend yourself and stand up to bullies, murderers, and slavers is a feeling very few can actually achieve. Yet there are those born to a position which gives them protection, and they are blinded to the perils of the real world. People who take a small loan of $1 million from their daddies to jumpstart their life will never know the real struggle, the real crawl through the dirt and the mud and the tears, the real struggle to achieve what the pampered were given as their birth present. But that struggle is what makes us. It's what builds up your spirit, and that is worth more than any gifted heritage. For no matter what they do to you, they can never take your spirit away. Well, Weakman has been training here for a while people out there get murdered on the streets. And well, his strength is up to 65, which is not much yet. But since the bandits brought reinforcements this time around, every little bit helps. Now, let's see if we can actually fight this group off. They do have a couple of rangers, but they seem to be more shooting each other in the back rather than shooting Weakman. And even when they shoot him, they do 0 damage, so that's good. I have a feeling he's not gonna have too many problems dealing with this group, as long as he can deal with the archers constantly stunning him. Because that's really what the archers are here to do. They are here to stun him, stun lock, while the rest can damage him. Oh, those bandits are now hostile towards me? I was not aware we were friends before. Well, clearly we are friends no longer. Oh, alright. Now they want to go? No. Get them. Get them, Weakman. Destroy them all. These guys once again thought that they can just try to run away. You should really think again. That's not how this works. Now you can come back up with me, and you can become my new training partner. Yet another night of training have now passed, and while there were some slight interruptions along the way, only bloody piles remain of them. And Weakman got his strength up to 67, so he still got ways to go. It seems that once again we're gonna have to interrupt our regularly scheduled training session, for there are some triangle bandits coming to assault our weak home. And we can't have that now, can we? So Weakman's gonna go and he's gonna slap him around a bit. They probably don't really stand a chance against him, but they will certainly try doing their best. Alas, their best is not good enough, because Weakman knows what it is to be defeated over and over again. I also noticed that my boy Bugmaster is going on a hunger strike. So yeah, he's starving, even though in his inventory he's got some meat that I gave him. But it's dried meat, so maybe he doesn't like that. So I'm gonna go and see if I can catch him some raw meat. Maybe he's gonna like that. But do you think this might be too much raw meat? Or is there ever such a thing as too much raw meat? These big things don't really stand a chance against Weakman. He is no longer as weak as he was when he first went to steal their eggs. Well, he's not stealing their eggs right now. He's just murdering them for meat though. And don't worry, he's gonna murder just one of them. And by murder, I mean he's gonna butcher one of them. And apparently he also has to murder, and with that I don't mean butcher, a bunch of these starving bandits. Look, it's not my problem that you decided to be outside my front door. It's not going well for you. Just want to say that. Not even crawling is gonna help you. Now let's see if our boy is gonna eat any of this. Still on a hunger strike, huh? Is that how it is, Bugmaster? Well, then it's clear to me that there's only one thing I gotta do. We gotta train again. We gotta train before Bugmaster starves to death and is no longer useful. And no matter how painful the training is, it's just gotta be done. And when we go down, we go up again to fight one more time. That's how Weakman rolls, that's how he does it. Oh, it seems that Bugmaster have now actually eaten stuff. So, looks like exercise works well with him. It seems like he just hates cages. Every day we fight. Mostly we fight for the little things, and sometimes we fight for the big. But the point is, the fight makes us who we are. Be it good or bad, humanity has always prospered when cornered, when on the brink of death. It's no wonder that all the wars always lead to major developments across the broad spectrum of human interests. For when we are on the edge, that's when our true nature strikes through, and we bare our teeth to the world. The struggle made us strong, and the struggle keeps us strong. And if our life is a cloud pillow, well, then we are nothing but a ghost in a shell. Well, weakman is certainly no ghost, because while he's not really getting closer to taking down Bugmaster right now, he's definitely getting much stronger in his skills across the board. And once again, there's quite a war zone out here. It looks like it's between dust bandits and a bunch of starving bandits that are trying to keep this town as their own. I don't think they will succeed at that. Not at all. And now that Bugmaster is again fully satiated and weakman has crossed 80 melee attack, which was my goal for today, I'm gonna again grab my good falling sun. I'm gonna try to actually defeat Bugmaster now, because if weakman gets hit off, he's gonna at least do a lot more damage. It might not be easy, but he's definitely gonna try. Oh yeah, 44 damage. That's a bit different. Looks like weakman's plan is to chop off his legs apparently, but just one more hit to the stomach would do as well. There you go. He is down. Now, put the bug boy back into his cage. He hasn't actually eaten any of his food, but he did regenerate his hunger to full. So I guess he's one of those people that just eat fresh air. Now that Bugmaster is back in his cage, weakman's got some intruders to deal with here. These guys gotta get out of his city. I'm sorry, but weak home is weakman's alone and not yours, those bandits. And put your bows away and stop shooting him. This ain't gonna end well for you. Just get out, you bastards. Just leave. Now you, my friend, can become again my training partner. And so, weakman is back on the grind. I'm just gonna let him use his weak arms to defeat the weak starving bandits. I mean, who needs that dex and strength, right? It's been another night and a day of training, but now it seems like weakman's gonna have another interruption coming. Who else but triangle bandits again? Don't worry. Weakman can defeat you even if he's carrying a body on his shoulders. Oh, the guy on the ground saying, you want to fight? Yes. Yes. I probably didn't even need to switch to stronger arms. Well, I guess I did. And with a new body, we go back to training. Weakman has actually crossed the threshold that I wanted to reach in this episode, but I think I'm gonna let him train for one extra day before we do other stuff. Might as well kill a couple of triangle bandits while you're at it. Yeah, just chop up these bastards. They don't deserve to be here. This is your place. And nobody's gonna take weak home from you, weakman. No matter who comes knocking, this is weakman's place. And these guys are gonna perish. And the raid has been defeated. Now, one more night of training. Enduring the endless struggle, day in and day out, that's how legends are born. Now, while weakman's star might still be weak and only seen on the clearest of nights, he has something that all legends share. An unbreakable spirit. He went from a literal nobody who could barely walk to a murderer's man-machine in barely a couple of months. But turning your body into a machine is only the first step, for to become a true legend, you need a legendary weapon. One forged in antiquity and passed down the generations through blood, sweat, and tears. There are but a few of those left in Kenshi, and if Weakman is to claim his spot amongst the legends, he will have to find it and claim it.